This will be a day long remembered. Now I am the master.
Welcome to another episode of Legends and Theories. And welcome to my review of the Imperial Light Cruiser. It's a pretty good set, but there's a few things I think. For example, let's look at Moff Gideon. He's a really good figure, pretty detailed head print, and definitely looks like the actor. Let's see if I could. There we go. That's a little better to see it. And with it, the main thing is the Darksaber shouldn't really have a silver handle at all. So I just think simply you take this off, use one of the extra pieces in here, which is a dark blade handle, put it on there, and although this doesn't have the sword tip like I did for, well, Darth Maul to show, I think I showed off in one of my videos before. But yeah, this looks better than the Darksaber they had. I'm putting him down. Let's take a look at the Dark Trooper. Yeah, this is a detailed figure. Has the armor, red eyes in the back printing. And if you want to have a turned off Dark Trooper, just flip the head around and you'll get a powered off Dark Trooper. Looking at him, this is a really cool figure to get. Then we have Grogu. And I didn't check the back to see if it was Grogu or the child, but yeah, this is a nice Grogu figure. Toss him back on. We're going to take a look at Din Djarin, aka the Mandalorian. And yeah, he has the pulse rifle, although I think it was destroyed, and the Beskar spear to battle Gideon. He's pretty much the same as the figures from earlier this year. Backside, and still has a black head, although it would have been nice to get a printed head with one of him, a little more serious, and the one of him probably crying because of Grogu leaving. And then we have Carter Dune, who's kind of a surprise, mainly because of, well, everything that happened earlier this year, and I'm guessing LEGO just didn't care and released her. Yeah, she's a decent figure, looks good. And putting the hair back on, he's one of the better figures, and this is probably your last chance to get a figure of her. And then finally, well, Fennec Shand. She doesn't come with a hairpiece, but does have two detailed head prints, and I'm guessing she'll be getting a hairpiece in. We'll have a hairpiece in the Book of Boba Fett sets. And yeah, that's a look at the figures. And if the rumor of a, well, Dark Trooper Battle Pack is true for next year, then they'll be getting three more Dark Troopers and a Luke Skywalker to go with this set. And that'll be cool. So let's move these to the side and take a look at the light cruiser. And we'll take a look at it in terms of sections. We'll look at the back section first. And both sides have these popping out TIE fighters. They are mini, and it comes with an extra one of these, which you could use it as a decent arc reactor piece if you want to. Looking at the back, these are pretty basic builds. And I'll keep this one out to the side to use. Yeah, you can see the details here. A little port for a ship to dock on. If you want to, you could attach the TIE fighter, although I'm not going to do it so I don't get the studs stuck together. And yeah, let's take a look at the back engines. It's a pretty easy set to grab. And the back engines are pretty detailed. You can see some of the gaps in there. And this keeps knocking stuff over, but yeah, besides that, pretty decent. And landing it back down, you can see on this side now, it's basically the same build. You have a TIE fighter stored in there, which can pop out. And you can see parts of the bridge. Now let's move up to the front side of it, and we'll just clear a space in the back so I can get this to go forward when I go to the front side. Here we have, well, the turrets, and I took the spring-loaded shooters out because I keep knocking them out. And I lost one of them, although I do have a lot of extras. So if you want to load it up, you just put these in, and then you can launch them out. And I'm just going to keep them out because I think it looks a little better without them in. And you can see parts of the bridge, and this can pop off, so you can see a decent side view. I'll take a look at the other side view from the front, and then we'll take a look at the interior. So looking at this, we also have, I forgot to mention on the other side, 2 sets of laser cannons on this side, which can move up and down. You can make them face different ways, but if you just push them, they'll go up and down to the same position. Unless you really push on one of them and hold the other one in place, like this. Besides that, yeah, they'll basically move in sync. And you can look at this side of it. You can see the inside from here. I'll take a look at one play feature where we put the TIE fighter in here. It goes the other way. It goes this way. The right way. You put it in here, and you push it. Push this, and it'll launch it out, as long as you push it hard enough. And yes, it'll launch out, although it's not going to perfectly fly out. We'll take a little better look at that from the front, but let's flip this around. Carefully move it. Yeah, we're going to want to get a little farther back just to view the front of it. And yeah, this is what it looks like from the front, and what a TIE fighter will look like when it's getting ready to launch. And this is what it'll look like moving forward. Although I'm doing it kind of slow, so it's kind of angling. It'll just fly out like this and fall, although I don't want to actually have a fall. No, I'll move the tripod back over here. Make a better look on the interior. Okay, so the phone just launched off the tripod when I was trying to move it. And let's kind of just start this over again from this part. And the interior is pretty decent. So you can look at it. You have this coffee cup, although it would be better if they put a hologram in the middle. And then you have crates over here, one that you have thermal detonators in, and I put an extra one in there just because there's an extra one in the set. I want to store it there. And binoculars in this one. You have some control panels back here, and I put one of the stickers on backwards. So there was an accident, but couldn't get it off. And then you can see these little control panels kind of back here. It's kind of hard to see from here. We probably saw them from the other views. And besides that, nothing much. You just have room to set up, the figures to battle in here. And you can have over here Moff Gideon and Din Djarin. Probably better take the blast out of his hand. Battling. And the only thing is, yeah, it's not as detailed, but I think the one thing that could have helped is if they made this a little bit bigger, maybe made it a $200 set, included maybe an extra Dark Trooper, and they could have, like the Malevolence set, had... Oh, we haven't looked at this also. The bridge is pretty nice, and you just grip it like this as a handle. But as I was saying, it could be like the Malevolence set, and this area back here could have been made a little bulkier and had capability to have the prison built into this area. So you can have a few different areas and maybe a Dark Trooper launch bay on this side. That could have been cool, but yeah, that would have made this set a lot bigger. Probably a $200 plus set. And I don't know if I wanted to fully do that, but I think it could have been a way to make this a little more detailed. But still, it's a good set. I would definitely recommend getting it. I do hope you enjoyed, and I'm sorry about that one cut. Literally the camera, when I was moving it, I accidentally hit the thing holding it in, and the camera launched off. And I'm pretty sure that it would have been an accidental face reveal as it tumbled out. So I'm going to have to cut that, and I do hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next episode of Legends and Theories. Thank you for watching this episode of Legends and Theories. Please subscribe, like the video, share the video, leave a comment, check out the video on screen, and may the Force be with you.